Yo, yo, I'm back again. I just feel like I got more to say. I got a lot to say, but take it little by little, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is King David back with another video. I want to just stress the importance of this death and rebirth basically. Like you have to realize that you've been programmed. Like truthfully, you've been programmed, bro. If you're not if you're not doing the things that you want to do, if you have these visions and these desires, these dreams of being this person, that's because that's your real self trying to wake you up. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is your real self, your higher self, trying to awaken within you. You cannot deny yourself anymore. That's who you're supposed to be. Like that's like a seed saying, "Oh, well, they planted me in this soil, but they don't want me to be like an apple seed. They don't want me to grow apples, so I don't know. What should I do? I don't know if I should become an apple tree or do I follow what they're trying to genetically engineer me to be? Like I don't know. Like no, I know that was a crazy example, but y'all get what I'm saying, bro. You are supposed to be who you came here to be. You were born with a vision, a dream, something about you that makes you stand out. You have the divine essence within you. You are the divine essence that what you are trying to find, you are. That's the truth. What you are trying to find, you already are. Because all the answers that you're looking for are already what you are. And you can change your life when you figure that out. When you realize, holy crap, I am one with everything. I am life. I am eternal. That's not blasphemy. If anything, blasphemy is thinking that you're something outside of what already is and always eternal. How can you be something outside of what's eternal and a part of all things? Are you dumb? So with that being said, you gotta wake up to what you always and already been. There's a part of you that's now individualized in the physical form, and you gotta wake up that part of you and bring about that change that you're supposed to bring because we are all a collective being. We are all together collective consciousness. So you have to bring your part, that part of yourself that's connected to me. You gotta bring that out of you. I'm just here to help you to bring that out of you because we won. Don't that sound weird? But it's the truth. What you waiting for, bro? Why? Like, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. School, you got your job, trying to pay bills. Let me tell you something. In nature, the squirrel does not have to worry about his food supply. Generally, animals do not have to worry about this food supply, but because the world is right now deteriorating, they have to work a little bit harder, but things are still in abundance for them. And you are on a higher level in terms of your mental capabilities than the animals. But yet you live worse than the animals. They don't pay rent. They're not worried about the economy. Oh, but they're animals. So, my bad. So, if you're a step above the animals, you think you're supposed to be worrying about that? You're supposed to be worrying about that? Well, we're human beings. We're supposed to. Oh, you're supposed to be unhappy. You're supposed to be paying bills. And let me tell you how smart you really are, because some of y'all think y'all smart. You have accepted. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna get programmed my basically until my 20s. right? Then I'm gonna work a job with no experience, just a bunch of education when life is actually the opposite. You're supposed to gain the experience to understand or understand anything. But let's just keep going. You got that far. Now you're gonna have to actually gain the experience at the job. So that's gonna take even more time for you to understand. Then you're gonna realize, damn, this is more different than they taught me in the classes. And then they're gonna put you, and then they put you right on this. Oh, you get your 401k and your retirement plan, and now they're talking about, well, it's not guaranteed anymore. Like you just got on a bike and the shit's rusty, nigga. They didn't even put the nails or the fucking screws in this shit correctly, and you just hoping that you get to the fucking finish line before that shit fall apart. Your plan is okay when I get to retirement, then I can at least I'll have a bunch of money saved. You're just trying to be comfortable enough to die. What kind of shit is that? And don't tell me that's not what, well, you have to be logical. That's your problem. You don't have an imagination. You don't use your higher mind. You don't even listen to your intuition. If you feel like something is not right, it's because it's not right. Because they said the kingdom of the Most High is within you, but you ignoring your own gifts. You putting up with you, like, for instance, let's make it simple. You with a for men, if you with a shorty, right, and you know something's not right, that's because 9 times out of 10 something's not right, and your dumb ass gonna keep. Oh well, maybe it's just because of what I'm doing. No, nigga, it's because you're not listening. You don't have to fully know every. Sometimes you can just tell. They don't want you to use your higher mind. You gotta high. You're not just limited to the 5 sentence, bro. And you have to understand at this point in time that reality goes deeper than the physical level. If you don't understand that, you gonna be trapped, always in a cycle. If you don't understand that, if you want to break out of this trap, you have to understand that the physical reality, the unseen is there, then comes the physical. You have to have a thought in your mind for something to become a physical reality. That's the fucking truth. I don't care what nobody says. Everything that you're using, it was made in somebody's fucking mind. So if you don't think that you changing your inner world is going to change your outer world, you're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. I'm gonna label you crazy. Cause you think that you supposed to I'm just supposed to react to all my circumstances and then I'm gonna change my mind based on what's happening outside. No, a true king, a true queen, a true master of self builds their inner mind first. They don't react to the outside environment. They create their outside environment. You feel what I'm saying? This is chess, not checkers, man. You're not just waiting to react to the opponent. You thinking 10 steps ahead. You thinking, oh yeah, I'm already gonna be this. I'm aiming to be this person. So I'm gonna align myself so I can make the right moves, so I can execute efficiently. Stop waiting to be who you supposed to be. Stop relying on the outside. You want to know? Let me tell you what heaven and hell is, bro. Let me tell you what heaven and hell is. Hell is when you live in fear and doubt and anxiety and you scared. You don't use your fucking higher mind to do what you came here to do. You living in a slave mindset. That's what hell is. And heaven is when you become free. It's paradise. Anything is possible. Because you freed your fucking mind from the illusion that you have to be subject to this world. Now anything is with God anything is possible, right? Because you let go of fear. Now, oh yeah, I am gonna do this. I am gonna be the person that I always wanted to be. I am gonna go for that position. I am gonna be positive about my life. I am gonna make a change. Because when you free your mind, anything is possible. Your mind is, let's just say it like this: your mind is the Most High's inheritance to you. That's how you change your reality. You got to use your mind. They try to kill your mind. They try to take your child's mind because they know how powerful your mind is. They don't want you using your mind to create things. They want to create life a certain way. So they got to program you because you're the future. So if they can control you, they can control the future. They don't give a fuck about the money. It's you they care about. They don't give a fuck about all this the material crap. You build it. They don't care about that. They care about you. If they can control you, they going to control everything else. So you got to free your mind so you can control what you need in your life. And if you got a problem with that, my nigga, I'm sorry, you are dumb as fuck. And you just lost. And you doing everything that everybody else is telling you to do. It's time to break out of that, bro. Your life is crumbling for a reason. Things are changing for a reason. Are you gonna keep, oh, well, maybe the economy's going, that's a loser, bro. That's a loser. Oh, maybe things will get better. It's a loser. You got to change yourself first. Then things will get better because that's just how life works. When you align with the reality you want, life has no choice but to bend to your fucking will. When there's a will, there's a way. Because your mind is powerful and you live beyond the physical level. But these dumb idiots gonna be like, oh, well, how you live beyond a physical level? Well, this object, right? This object is energy before it becomes physical, right? So you got to think in terms of frequency, of energy and vibration, like Nikola Tesla said. But y'all still want to think in terms of, oh, well, if this happens to me, then I'll do this. So, oh, you only gonna be who you are when something happens. That's a loser, bro. Don't be around people like that, bro. If you know what you want from life, you gotta stick with that shit. And you don't change your mind. If somebody can change your mind all the time, you are a slave, bro. Congratulations.